everybody's talking about Jimmy's decision making, right? And I'm not saying that's not in question. But what about Kyle's?
Thank you.
Right? So I know I see you smiling,
Thank
right?
You.
We got a coach without Jimmy is like 5-27 or 7-27.
Something like
that.
That's
a 20% win percentage coach. Freddie Kitchens was gone when he had 4 wins in his first year.
That's right.
Right? So besides that, picking CJ Beathard, Solomon Thomas, right? His 2 Super Bowls where he's choked at the end because he chose to pass when he should have ran. Our game against Baltimore, right, in the rain, when we should have never thrown in the rain. And
4th down.
Cost them the game when we're getting 6.5 clips on every
on the
run.
Ground.
Right? I don't think I really want them to make the right decision, but I have zero confidence in Kyle to do it. Right? I don't think he will. The right choice is Kyle Pitts.
Yes, it is.
Nobody even questioned Bill Walsh when he traded up to get Jerry Rice. And do you think anybody even remembers what they traded for to get that guy?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Right?
Doesn't matter.
That guy's a game changer. Right? I watched his pro day. The guy's a stud.
Yes.
Right? He's a complete stud. Right? Like,
he's the second best prospect in the draft after Trevor Lawrence.
And everybody's saying it. Daniel Jeremiah says he's the most talented player he's ever seen. Right? Like that's saying something.
He's like the Bo Jackson of tight ends.
I know. Like it's absolutely ridiculous to not take him. Right? And the other thing,
you're going to regret it for a long time because he's going to go to the Hall of Fame and he's going to be in the Ring of Honor and he's going to be one of the greatest players of all time. And you're going to take McCorkle.
Totally. Right? The other thing is, who wants to be the Oakland Raiders when they chose Jamarcus Russell over Calvin Johnson?
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
People think, well, you got to take a quarterback. Yeah, that's what the Raiders said in 2007. How did that work out? People are like, hey, they had the right idea, though. They had the right idea, though. No one says that.
Can anyone name the guy who picked him? Right?
Al Davis.
Well, besides Al Davis, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly. You're a no-name brand, right? You've lost everything, right? You've lost the respect of the fans. And don't get me wrong, a lot of the talking heads, right, that are all on Mac Jones are going to give you a hard time about taking Kyle Pitts. But when the guy has 100 catches and over 1,000 receiving yards, do you think anybody's giving Minnesota a hard time about Justin Jefferson?
No, absolutely not.
Right? So the other thing
I tweeted the other day, like, the thing about Pitts is he's better than George Kittle. And a lot of Niner fans saw it and got upset. George Kittle's great. Kyle Pitts is going to be better. I'm so sorry if you haven't watched him, but you need to watch Kyle Pitts. His skill set is like nothing I've ever seen.
Totally.
Nothing I've ever seen. Yeah.
I love George. I think the team needs George. I think trading George would be a bad idea. That guy's a spark plug for our offense and for our defense.
Great blocker. Amazing after the catch. They don't use him in the red zone, Ken.
Yeah, totally.
You know who gets used in the red zone? Kyle Pitts.
Exactly,
he's the best.
Right?
Yeah, he's the best.
So I want to ask you something. Did you watch the press conference with Kellen Mond after his pro day?
No, tell me about it.
So he went and said, he said, if anyone could question, and this comes back to confidence, right? Like Russell Wilson, all good quarterbacks have that era of confidence about them, not cockiness, but confidence, right? He said, if someone asked you that I would have a better season in my final year without all the weapons that I had, everybody would have told you that I was crazy, but I would have never doubted it. Right? I watched his pro day. That guy was even more impressive than the regular season. Right? He was hitting guys in stride. Right? And everybody talks about anticipation. These guys are doing double moves, and he's hitting them in stride. Mac Jones blew 4 throws back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Right?
Bad.
And the thing that really made me nervous about Mac Jones was the maturity. Even when he was missing him, he was still smiling and laughing and everything else, not really taking it seriously.
That's like, Jimmy.
Kellen Mond was Jimmy,
serious.
This is what it is, right?
Business.
Like
it's business.
This is a business, right?
Business.
That's the guy that Kyle wants, right? Whether he makes that decision is a different story. But Kellen Mond is going to be a starter for somebody in his first year. Lots of reps. He's mature. There is a clip where
Cannon.
Oh, man. Watch his pro day. Like, it's impressive. Like, it's really impressive.
Good athlete.
There's a receiver that ran a wrong route, and Kellen Mond still hit him in stride. And then when he came over, he goes, "You need to do that more flat." Like, directing the receiver,
Like
right? Those are leadership qualities. You can't teach that stuff. Joe had it. Steve Young had it. Like, those are very, very good qualities.
Brady has it.
Yeah, Brady has it, right? So yeah, that's
Ken, thank you for telling me about that. I'm gonna go check that out. Great call as always, man.
Yeah, absolutely. One more question.
Care.
Can I ask you a
Sure.
baseball question?
Sure.
You A's fan or a Giants fan?
I'm not a fan anymore. I grew up as a Giants fan. I go to the A's games because I live in Oakland, but I know they can't win games this year. I went to an A's game on Monday. I went to an A's game on Monday with my friends, and it was over by the time we got in our seats. It was 7-0 in the second. It was the third inning. It was 7-0. I was like, well, okay, at least we're here. At least we made it.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Great to see you, Ken.